What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode of Grind to Grow. Hope you had a wonderful day. It's time to change gears. Why am I saying this? Well, as many of you know, I put my body through a lot of stressors, and I think some injuries are catching up with me, and my body is just all over the place. Even though I'm only 35, wake up sometimes I feel like I'm 45 or older, and just there's weird pains and aches, and I'm like, really? Nowadays again? And so, but anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about all the different things my body's going through physically. So, and I've talked to this before about assessing what we're doing, because sometimes there is no progress, or we kind of stuck in a place where we might be doing everything that we're supposed to or we need to do. And right now I'm talking about just training and in nutrition and tracking everything to make sure that we are going to see that process later on. But then I don't know if it's just, again, old injuries catching up with me, or God is telling me, like, you need to slow down. You need to go back to not doing all these crazy workouts that you want to do, and competing and kettlebell juggling and, becoming an ultra athlete. Like, you need to slow down, and you need to, like, really focus on, I call them boring things, because there are much slower things that I have to do to, get my body to 100%, strengthen my body, and move. So it's time to shift and change gears and go back to basics and slow things down, because I do want to get my body back to 100%. And I did make this commitment to myself that after my New York competition, which it didn't happen, I was going to spend a chunk of a huge amount of time of just strength training and heavy lifting, heavy for me, and just putting on some weight, just becoming a more, I guess you can say, just slowing it down, and not just pound my body so much with high intensity stuff, or working out twice a day, and just making sure, learning more of what is it that I need so I can get to that level again, and past that level, and really become and not just a well-rounded athlete and coach, but be able to put my body through those stressors again, and know what I have to do to recover, know what I have to do with my nutrition, know what I have to do with volume and all this other stuff. So that's what's happening right now. I'm shifting gears, and that happens in fitness, that happens in life, that happens in work. Maybe it's time to move on and to look for another job. Maybe you have to take a pay cut and just leave this place that is not allowing you to move forward, and you're unhappy. Or maybe it's a person, I don't know. It's just there's always, we always face things in our lives, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, or whatever, that we have to get rid of, that we have to, or maybe not get rid of. Maybe it's not time right now. and like for me with fitness, I see all these people that I follow that are just freaks of nature, amazing athletes, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to try that, kind of on my own, right? I kind of created things that I want to accomplish, that I want to do. People look at me crazy when I tell them that I want to do certain things, and I'm like, why? Why you want to put your body through that? Because it sounds like fun. But I will spend a good amount of time strengthening my body, bulletproofing a lot of areas that need to be, they need my attention a lot. And it's just upper body, lower body, my brain, I'm sure it's weak. So yeah, and like I said before, it is crucial to continue assessing the process, what we're doing. And I'm not talking about just fitness, I'm talking about every area in your life, because we get into the we get into the just going through the motions kind of thing, where you're busy and you got everything laid out with work, school, projects, relationships, fitness, or this and that, and we're just kind of not really thinking about it. We're just doing it, and we might we don't see progress, or we getting tired of it, or we getting burned out, or just we're not taking time to assess what we're doing and making sure that we are taking time for ourselves, not just physically, mentally, spiritually, and just go through the list of things that are non-negotiable, that these are a must. I have to do this, because if I don't do this, all these other things right here are not gonna happen. Or if I end up doing those things, I might not be in my best mood, I might have an attitude, or I might do it wrong, end up saying something that I shouldn't. The list goes on and on. So whatever you do, whatever you want to do, whatever you are right now, continue, or if you haven't, start assessing your process. Pay attention to what you're doing, not what anybody else is doing, because that's easy to do, and to judge and like, look what that person is doing. Like, no, look at what you're doing, and make sure you're doing what you need to do to make progress. Write it down, see it every day, and stay on it every day. Peace.